Hi folks, Margieanne with Margieanne Art. I want to show you this face that I made out of solder, and I'm going to be sharing with you folks. I have a video made about how art and technology meet to make art. What it is it's a soldered face on glass, and I'm going to show you how I did that. And solder is very, very creative. As you can see, this is all made out of solder, and how interesting solder can be. So anyway, I hope you folks enjoy this piece, and I'll be showing it on my YouTube channel. Okay, this thing is, I hope it's going right. Okay, you can see this thing? Okay, I bent it down around the glass that is actually fused onto the other glass, and you see I've got a little ridge around here. So I'm thinking that this is going to help. Now, what I have to do is do the eyes, take the eyes out, and the mouth. We want to make this real interesting, so we got to take some of these things out of the animal. See, can you see that on the white? See, I did take stuff out of here. I tried to follow what was on there. It's kind of hard to tell with this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get something hard and try and copy that. There, this will work. Kind of put this on the thing. Okay. Let's see if this is going to work. I don't know. Does it show on the... alas and behold, it does show. Did you see that? You see how I made that little mark? Well, I'll make it better. We're trying to make this animal. Let's get something a little more comfortable for me to hold on to. That's poking my hand. I'll use this. What it's meant to do is actually help you with any kind of writing in that. And I just took that lead out of there. So, okay, so let's go. Let's go. And I'm pushing down as hard as I can, or, hard. That'll work too. Let's make it uneven here. And let's see, what else is here? It's kind of hard to see. Okay, there seems to be something here. I can see it a little bit better on this thing here. Seems to be something like this. And we're going to cut this out. And then there's a big kind of hole here, it looks like. I guess this one ain't going to turn out just like the other one, but it'll be good. It'll be good. We got some caves in here. These bones have been in the ground for millions of years, so they're not going to be real pretty bones. But hey, it's really interesting about these animals. Okay, now we got a lot of teeth here. Oh, wait a minute. What about his nose? That's real hard to see. Can we see something about the nose? I'm not seeing it very good on here. Oh, there is a ridge here, though. I can see some sort of ridge. So we're going to make it come out like this, I think. That's what's going on here. And then there's something, an opening here, I think. So, okay. Now, this guy is a dentist's dream. That's for sure. The dentists love him. But you know what? I'm going to make it here, where his mouth comes around. And maybe I can just put the horrible teeth in like I did with this one here. Remember how I put the teeth in here separate? I didn't try and cut them out of this stuff. I just, I use these things to make the teeth. I think it turned out pretty good. Okay, so now, let's see. What else do we have to do? I don't know what else we can do here. Okay, it looks like a hole back here, too. some kind of hole in the head, you know. Who knows who was chewing on this animal when it died, or before it died, or whatever happened to it. Okay, now we got it here. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. We're going to go over this. So we're going to go over this because I can't see it very good. Okay, we're going to go all the way over. This. Fill that in. And like I'm saying, it's not going to be perfect. We're going to cover a lot of this stuff up with solder, too. So, let's see. This eye, does it go all the way to the end? The eye? I don't know. We can make it go all the way to the end, or make it go to here. Anyway, and he's got a big hole in his head here. Or she, whoever. I don't know if it's a male or a female. Don't know. I'm glad I'm not meeting these things when they're alive. Holy cannolis. We'd be toast. We wouldn't be talking about how interesting they are. We'd talk about how they're going to eat you. Let's put a hole here, too. Okay, something. We can make them any way we want. It's our dinosaur. Right? Our dinosaur. Okay, now we got to cut this out. I'm going to get a smaller pair of scissors. Okay, I got small scissors. Let's hope this will work. We're going to do this. See that? Okay. There we go. We started it. Dinosaurs, bones that have been there for millions of years. So nothing has to be perfect on it. It's good for me because I don't make anything perfect. There we go. But you see how easy this stuff cuts? 1, 2, 3. Oops, I just poked myself. Let's see. Now I'm trying to think. It looks like... See, I think I'm supposed to go all the way to the end here with this. And then just put them teeth in here. I think that'll be really good. See, I saved all these little pieces. Can you see that? Don't throw away anything. This stuff is expensive anyhow. And you know, it's that, I don't know how they make copper in that, but it's something they take from the earth and that, and you know, it's a process, so let's not waste it. You know, we're lucky to have these beautiful fat materials for us. You know, and I don't know if I'm going to go all the way through. I don't know if I'm going to keep that on the bottom. Well, let's see. Let's go. See, I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at what I'm doing and I'm not paying attention to if you can see. I apologize. Let's go this way. At least I can do it this way. Oh. It'll look gorgeous. It's a beautiful piece with the background and that, and all the knowledge we're gaining with these prehistoric animals and that. So it's really very interesting here. Let's just cut that out a bit. Can you see that? Okay, let's try and get rid of some of these sharp edges. Holy cow, they're going to bite me. Ooh, got some sharp edges there. Okay, we got rid of some of them, but I don't know. They're dangerous. See this stuff? It'll get you. Poke you. Boom. Okay, now, let's see. Let's do this littler piece here. Okay, here. Found his eye. Ow. This hurts my hand. There we go. See, for me and a metal, you know, it's unbelievable how they can make these things so thin that, you know, an old lady could cut it. So it's pretty amazing. You know, and see, I'm trying to make it where it's not a weapon when I grab it. Ah! It's going to be a weapon. And we're going to try and de-weaponize it. Let's try and make this pokey here, and maybe that'll save me. Yep, see a pokey there, and I don't have to work so hard at it. Can you see that? I don't know if I'm helping or what the heck I'm doing here. I'll go here now. Cut this out, cut this out, cut this out. Let's get rid of some of this so let's just go like this. Try and make the rounded parts. It's a little hard to make the rounded parts, but it doesn't matter. We'll be able to do something here to make it look like what we want it to look like. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm cutting. Oh, there. Can't see what I cut. I think I touched, but maybe not. Let me see. No, I don't think so. It's a big thing here. Okay, but I don't know. Can you see that? It kind of goes like this. Boom, 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 and boom. I'm going to try and put a little more in there. Make it a little less. Maybe take a little out. I'm going to take a little out here, so when we do it, it's a little more interesting. Instead of it being flat, I'm going to take a little out here. Can you see what I'm trying to do? Maybe I could just bend that under instead of cutting it, huh? Yeah, maybe. No. Doesn't want to let me do that. Oopsie. Okay, let's see. Be careful with these things. They stick you. They become weapons, you know. See, I tried to round it a little bit because that's what it kind of looks like rounded there to me. So I tried to round it here. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, the nostril. Let's poke it here so we can get going on the nostril. I guess that's his nose or her nose, whatever. I'm going to cut it out here. Here we go. You're going to really take shape when we start soldering it. It's really a lot of fun, the soldering, you know. But make sure you follow the safety things with these ventilator things and stuff like that. You know, I live in the Chicagoland area, and we get winter, so we can't have windows open, but these kind of things really do help. So, you know, you're not breathing bad fumes and that. So that helps. I hope you're still seeing. I'm going to just kind of flatten it down a little bit so I de-weaponize it. Okay, now let's see, there's another, looks like I tried to put something here. Oh yeah, it looks like there's some kind of opening here too. Oh, it's little. I see. I didn't. Let's make it where I can see it better. Okay, I poke it here. This should be pretty hard to cut out because it's a little, you know. And as you can see, I've got one of these things that you use to put in a ceiling, and tape it with that good tape, that tape that you would use to when you're moving, that real good tape, and that helps hold it together. Otherwise, it'll just crumble. But if you tape it, it works really good for me, and I've had it for this a couple of years, and I do work on it, and I'm going to work on it with soldering. And so, you know, it's not supposed to be so, you know, it won't catch on fire that easily, supposedly. I don't know that much about this stuff, but, you know, people tell you these things, and, you know, I don't think they're lying to me, but I don't know. There. Can you see what I'm doing here? We're just cutting. I'm going to cut this here a little bit. I want to make this a little rounder. Here, a little more round. So I'm just going to put this thing in here and just kind of make it bigger. Oopsie. Made it too big. Where's this thing? There we go. There we go. You know, and when we put solder on it, it's going to be really, it's going to change totally with the solder on it. It's going to change totally with solder. You'll see. Totally changes with the solder. And poke it again. This is an eye here. Start it. Let's cut it here. To show you folks how I did this. I had already made one, and then I thought, geez, you know, maybe you would have liked to see that. I'm trying to do more videos and stuff like that. I didn't think people would think it would be that interesting, but you know, when you stop and think about it, of course it's interesting. It's how you do things, and that what inspired me to do this, make these dinosaurs. I just had an idea. Why don't we do dinosaurs? But what I wanted to do was the bones out of copper wire and stuff like that. But the more I thought about it, when I would put it on the glass, even though I bought a big thick piece of glass, it would melt into it, and then it would just crack. The glass would just crack everywhere. But I think it would be really, really interesting if somebody else could figure out how to do that. I think that would be really interesting. Okay, so now we got a couple more holes. Okay, we got this big one up here. Okay, okay. No, I'm bending this, and it's maybe losing its form. It'll pop right back. And you know what? It doesn't matter. It will look like a dinosaur's bones. It really will when it's done. So we're not going to worry about it too much. But we're going to have fun. Oh, see? Now I didn't see this one here. Let me kind of tame the beast here a little bit so we don't get too poked too much by it, you know. Okay, now we're going to, it looks like this side one here too. We'll do a little side. There we go. There we go. Ow. I don't know. It's hard to turn with these. It really is. Ow, ooh, ow. It got me. It got me. Ow, ooh, ow, ooh. Ooh, ow. But you can see it's starting to look like a bones, isn't it? Don't you think so? I think so. Okay. Oh, I did myself. I gotta go get a Band-Aid. I'll wipe it off. Here. There we go. The last one got me. That's okay. Alrighty, let's see what we're doing here. I'll bring this stuff down a little bit. Here we go. And I still want this kind of curved around. Trying. Still trying to keep this shape, you know. I don't know. Should I cut this all off and just have teeth? I'm wondering. See, I didn't do that one. Now, see, this one is bigger. That's okay. It's going to be more scary. More scary. See, I wonder. Let's see. See, I'm copying it off of this one here. And they have these braces to hold it here. You know, when you go there, you can see how they're bracing it to hold the animal's bones up and stuff like that. So, you know, just trying to think, should I cut that? I don't know. It's more of a side view then, huh? Let's take it and go look, okay? Let's go look what we think we should do here. This is a lot of fun. You get to think all the time what you're doing when you're doing free-form glass art. You know, it's not predetermined what you're going to do. Let's see. Should it be open here? See, it's an open here. But if we opened it there and had the teeth there, I don't know. Well, see, I'm going to have to paint here, too. I see this is going to go... Ooh, I'm poking myself again. These things are treacherous. See, it's all the way up here. We'll put some paint there, too. I don't know. I don't know. But I wanted the head to be a little bit bigger, too, and more threatening. I'm wondering if that's more threatening like that. Like, should we put his head maybe cocked a little? You know, it doesn't have to be like that. Or which one is more threatening? What do you think? Which one do you think looks more threatening? This one or this one? This one, I think, is maybe a little better being into the piece and maybe looking at you. I think this one, maybe it's looking... I don't know. I'm going to think about this for a little bit. I'm going to think about this. I'm going to gather my thoughts and try. See how much fun it is just to think about the piece? And that, for me, it is anyway. You know, we'll put more paint here, you know. See, because you can't really... and I made his eyes red. I thought that was good. But I'm going to make his nose green, you know, and this green, but the eyes red. I thought that was... should it be straight on, maybe? Like that? Like this? Its head cocked? You know what? I'm going to take some pictures and see which one I like better. That always helps.